Yes, sir. If you want real entertainment, the best place to find it is in front of a General Electric Black Daylight big-as-life television set. Sports, comedy, drama, news, music. Yes, they're all yours, merely at the turn of a dial. This model has a big 16-inch black rectangular tube that lets you see everything that the camera sees, true to life and as big as life. Sparkling contrast and sharp focus give you pictures of such clarity that you feel you're right there on the scene. The cabinet, designed and constructed by America's leading cabinet makers, fits gracefully into any type of room. Genuine mahogany veneers, hand-rubbed for lasting beauty and durability, are just one example of the painstaking attention to every detail, which makes this cabinet one that you'll be proud to have in your home. The precision engineering and careful assembly techniques used in making this General Electric Black Daylight television set are your assurance of television at its finest. See it in operation at your General Electric dealers tomorrow. And when you see it, well, you'll know that you're seeing the best.
What are you doing here? You ought to be outside with the rest of the kids.
This is where Thanksgiving really begins, isn't it, Edgar?
Well, now, if you're referring to the aroma of roast turkey, I concur.
No, Ray, I was talking about the kitchen. It looks like a real center of hospitality.
Did you say hospitality?
Uh-huh.
That's one thing we're always prepared for around here. Help yourself.
Wouldn't this be a good time for you and your guests to have Coca-Cola, too?
Yes, and Coca-Cola is so delicious, so refreshing, so tempting to any guest when you bring out those familiar bottles with tiny beads of moisture running down their frosty sides, assuring you that the Coke inside is really ice cold. And the good, the gracious, the friendly homes of America are always prepared for hospitality, not only on Thanksgiving Day, but every day all the year around, no matter who comes to call or who happens to drop in. And one of the easiest, simplest, and surest ways in the world to be prepared for hospitality is to have plenty of Coca-Cola in your refrigerator, ice cold and ready to serve all the time. It's a wonderful way to say to folks, so glad you came. Welcome anytime.
North, south, east, west, no matter where you go, you'll find the folks at a DeSoto Plymouth dealers, the men on the sales floor, the servicemen, the girls in the office, all try to be fair, courteous, and helpful to you, whether you're interested in a new car or just a simple repair job. That's why it will pay you to drive in wherever you see these two great names linked together, DeSoto, Plymouth.
Some months ago, Life magazine cover featured this picture of a Juliet cap made of pearls. Well, tonight we have a Juliet cap here on our show made of genuine cultured pearls by Theodore Sulzer of New York. It contains 1,098 pearls from the seas of Japan. Each pearl was individually pierced and strung on strands of silk by hand. And it's the only woman's hat of its kind in the world. Say, if you wanted another one made just like it, it would cost you $7,500. Now, for just a moment, let's look at this beautiful new 1951 Dumont Mount Vernon console with 19-inch direct view picture tube. Well, in it, we have mahogany veneers from Africa, solder from England, copper from Chile, silver from Mexico and Peru, mica from the Malay States, rubber from the East Indies, tungsten from Indochina, and, well, those are just a few. Now, if this magnificent Mount Vernon console, like the Pearl Juliet cap, was the only one in the world, and you wanted one made just like it, it would cost you $3,000 to have it made by hand, exclusive of engineering design. But fortunately, your own Dumont dealer has this Mount Vernon and many other Dumont models available at prices that really make news. After seeing and hearing the new 1951 Dumont telesets, you'll never be satisfied with less. So see your Dumont dealer right away and see why in 1951, Dumont, as always, is first with the finest in television.
Now that you've seen part one of The Willow Cabin, let's turn to our Westinghouse program. This calls for a close-up. I'll say it does. It's right out of the old family album. But how can we get a close-up?
Well, if you have a Westinghouse television set, it's very simple.
Whenever you get a picture that calls for a close-up, just turn the knob of that amazing new invention, the Westinghouse electronic magnifier.
And there. You're so close, you feel that you could almost reach out and remove this false mustache. Only a Westinghouse set has this wonderful new electronic magnifier. And here's the knob that controls it. Now, let's see exactly what happens when you're watching a television screen and you turn on the electronic magnifier. Let's suppose that you're watching a couple of wrestlers and you'd like to see them closer. Just turn the electronic magnifier knob.
And presto, you've got a ringside seat at the match. A wonderful advantage, isn't it?
Yes. And only a Westinghouse set has this amazing electronic magnifier. And this set also has a built-in antenna. That means in many localities there are no installation costs. And this set also has Westinghouse synchro tuning. Now that means that when you tune in for the best sound, you don't get a so-called picture like this.
And when you tune in for the best picture,
You don't get sound like this.
because Westinghouse synchro tuning tunes in the best sound and the best picture together automatically. Yes, you'll find this Westinghouse set so easy to enjoy. The smoothest operating television you can get today.
And remember, with the electronic magnifier, this Westinghouse 12.5-inch set gives you big picture television at small picture price. It costs only $259.95, and you can buy it on a small down payment plan. See it at your Westinghouse dealers tomorrow.
Better buy bird's eye. Better buy bird's eye.
Yes, always look for this bird's eye bird, your guarantee of top quality frozen food. And your big bird's eye buy this week is bird's eye orange juice. Easy, you can serve it in a minute. Thrifty, it will save you money. Orchard fresh and delicious.
Better buy bird's eye. Better buy bird's eye.
I'm looking for a bargain. I found one. The DeSoto. Right you are. It's the finest car ever to bear the name DeSoto. For DeSoto offers the car owner every advantage a fine car should have. It's a big, roomy car. From its smart, full-width front grille and flowing body and graceful fenders to its bigger and lower rear window, which is so easy to see out of, and its wider rear end with plenty of space in the trunk. In every detail, distinctive steering wheel, handsome, handy instrument panel, bigger, softer pedal action brakes, and many more. DeSoto is truly a brilliant car in every sense of the word. So drive a DeSoto before you decide.
It's a wonderful car. No fooling. It's a wonderful car. No shifting.
Yes, from front grille to rear bumper. DeSoto is the car to see, the car to drive.
Love song brings on another. Let's see what goes in this romance of Penny and Joe.
When I first looked at you, in that moment I knew this time it was really true.
No longer a bird on the wing, a fancy-free lad in the spring.
Oh, this wonderful feeling has happened to me.
This is the genuine thing.
Like the silver that's marked, stay
like the gold stamp 14K, like the lamps that carry the GE name. I'm counting on you all the way.
The General Electric monogram is your assurance of truly satisfactory service from fluorescent lamps. When you buy a General Electric fluorescent lamp, you're assured of top quality. You see, every GE lamp is backed up by an army of research scientists, engineers, and technicians who work constantly to improve processes, materials, and machines. General Electric announced the miracle of the fluorescent lamp back in 1938 and has been responsible for many of the major improvements in this revolutionary source of light since that time, like the new Deluxe Cool White and the Deluxe Warm White fluorescent lamps that show colors in their true beauty. In these 12 short years, the performance of General Electric fluorescent lamps has been greatly increased, while their cost to you is now only a fraction of what it used to be. These General Electric developments have made the quality of fluorescent lighting available everywhere. And say, here's some news from General Electric about fluorescent lighting in the home. Quick starting fluorescent lighting is now readily available for the smaller fluorescent lamps widely used in our homes, thanks to the new General Electric trigger start ballast. You see, in every fluorescent fixture there's a ballast to enable the lamp to start and operate efficiently. Thanks to General Electric trigger start ballasts, the 15 and 20 watt and Circline fluorescent lamps now join the family of fluorescent lamps which will give you instant starting fluorescent lighting for your home. There's no waiting for lamps to come on, no starters to buy. When you buy fluorescent lighting for your home, look for this tag. It's your assurance of excellent trigger starting.
It only took a teensy moment
for this great love affair to start.
I guess it took something less than an instant, dear, to completely win my heart.
Well,
this is your town crier, Bill Baldwin. Edgar Bergen will be back in just a moment. We all here wish you a very pleasant Thanksgiving Day and remind you, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere.